Bully Beans, written by Julia Cook, illustrated by Anita DeFalla. Bobbietta was a big, bad bully. She made sure all the kids at the school knew that. She was the boss. She'd tell all of us what to do, and we would do it. She'd tell all of us where to go, and we would go there. She even tell all of us what to say, and we would say it. If we didn't do what Bobbietta told us to do, she looked at us with her mean eye. We all knew what that meant. If you don't do exactly what I say, I will twist you into a human pretzel, she'd tell all of us. We all thought about what it would be like to be twisted into a human pretzel, and it scared us a lot. So we all ended up doing exactly what Bobbietta told us to do, and we let her be the boss. Bobbietta liked to pick on kids, especially Winston. Winston is the smartest kid in our whole school. Bobbietta made Winston do all of her homework. Bobbietta made Winston give her all of his lunch money. Bobbietta liked to make Winston cry, and then she'll call him a crybaby. Bobbietta teased Winston every day. She said that if he didn't do exactly what she told him to do, she would twist him into a human mini pretzel. Nobody liked the way Bobbietta treated Winston, but we all were all too afraid to do anything about it. Bobbietta didn't have any real friend, but she did know that. Nobody liked Bobbietta, but we pretended to like her so that she wouldn't show us her mean eyes. Last week, Bobbietta asked me to go over to her house after school. I didn't really want to go, but I went anyway. When we got to her house, her big brother Larry started bullying her. He told her what to do, and she did it. He told her where to go, and she went there. He even told her what to say, and she said it. Larry made Bobbietta cry, and then he called her a crybaby. He told her that if she didn't do his homework for him, he twisted her into a human pretzel. I don't even have time to do my own homework, she whispered to me. That's why I make Winston do it for me. For the first time in my life, I started to feel sorry for Bobbietta. I started to understand why she was so mean to everybody. That night, I went home and told my mom about Bobbietta. I told her how mean she is to all of us and how mean her brother, Larry, is to her. Sound like you have a true blue bully on your hands, Mom said. I'll get out the bully beans. Bully beans? What are you talking about? My mom reached into our kitchen cupboard and pulled out a bag of jelly beans. She grabbed a magic marker and wrote bully beans across the bag. Bully beans are magical jelly beans that when chewed up remind kids that they have power to stop bullying. The beans in the bully bean stands for bullies everywhere are now stopped. If you want to stop a bully, you have to take away their power. To do that, you need to work together. Never hang out on the playground by yourself. Always stay with your friends in the group. Bobbietta may be able to bully one of you, but I bet she won't try to bully all of you at once. When Bobbietta picked on Winston, where do you and your friends first stand? Right next to Bobbietta, I said. Why is that? Asked my mom. We don't want her to use her mean eyes on us, I said. Next time, tell everyone to stand right next to Winston. Tell them to look Bobbietta right in the eye. That sounds scary, I think, I said. I won't be, said my mom. It's as long as you eat a bully bean before you do it. Another way to take away Bobby-Etta's power is to stay away from her. Bobby-Etta can't bully if she can't communicate with you. If she tries to stare at you with her mean eyes, don't look at her. If she tries to come close to your group, ignore her and walk away. What if that doesn't work? I asked. Tell everyone in your group to turn and face Bobby-Etta. Have them to stand up straight and tall. Look her right in the eye. Use your loud voice and tell Bobby-Etta to back off. Say it so loud that the entire school can hear you. That sounds scary, I said. It won't be, said my mom, as long as you eat a bully bean before you do it. What if she tries to twist me into a human pretzel? I asked. Bobby-Etta may think that she can twist one of you into a pretzel, but she knows she can't twist all of you. Chances are, in your word, change if you are loud enough. One of the teachers on the playground would hear you and come to see if you need help. Why don't teachers stop kids who are bullying? I asked. Teachers do stop them when they see it happen. The problem is that most bullies are very smart and they just don't get caught. It is always a good idea to tell a teacher or a counselor when you see bullying. If you are too scared to tell them in person, write them a note and don't sign your name. Finally, I said, it is very important for you to remember that Bobby-Etta may be a bully on the outside, but on the inside, she's just a kid like you. If she even decides to stop being a bully, give her a chance to become one of your real friends. I can't believe that, the words I'm hearing. Me and Bobby-Etta, real friends? Never. The next day, I went to school and passed out the bully beans to all of my friends and talked to them about everything my mom had told me. We all agreed to give the bully beans a try. Just before the bell rang that morning, Bobby-Etta headed straight for Winston. Give me my work. Give me my homework, Squirt, she demanded. No, 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 no. Everyone chewed up a bully bean and swallowed it. Then we all crowded around Winston. Winston closed his eyes and swallowed his bean. No, he said, squeaking back at her in a very high voice. What did you just say to me? She asked. Winston looked up at Bobby-Etta, mean eyes, and said, no. Do you do your own homework? Bobby-Etta couldn't believe her ears. Her mean eyes got bigger and meaner than I have ever seen them before. She was just about to grab Winston by the collar when our teacher came to the door and told us to come inside. During class that morning, Bobby-Etta tried glaring at Winston, but Winston wouldn't look at her. He just sat in his seat, smiling and eating bully beans. I bet he ate about 20 of them. When recess finally came, everyone ate another bully bean and headed for the door. Winston was the first one outside. Bobby-Etta tried to run right after Winston, but we got to him first and stopped right next to him. Hey, Squirt, she said, get over here, now. Winston popped another bully bean into his mouth and chewed it up. We all walked away pretending not to hear Bobby-Etta. She chased him down, mean eyes and all. If you don't stop right now, I'm going to twist you into a human mini pretzel, she said. We all stopped, turned around, stood straight and tall, and stared right into Bobby-Etta's mean eyes. Back off, Bobby-Etta. I said with a very loud voice. We are sick and tired of you telling us all where to go. We're sick and tired of you telling us all what to do. We're sick and tired of you telling us all what to say. We're sick and tired of your mean eyes and your human pretzel threat. And most of all, we are sick and tired of you. I couldn't believe what I had just said. The words just poured out of my mouth. Bobbietta took a step back towards me. Back off, I screamed. Leave us alone. Our recess teacher heard me scream and come running over to us. Is everyone okay? She asked. I looked at Bobbietta right straight in the eyes. But this time, instead of having mean eyes, her eyes looked scared. Her face turned white, and she was in shock. Everything is fine, I said. Bobbietta looked up at our teacher and nodded in agreement. Then she turned around slowly and walked away. When I got home, I told my mom what happened at school. Bully beans really aren't magical, are they? I asked. Not exactly, she said my mom. They're just regular old jelly beans that taste good. The only magical is that they help you find the courage inside yourself to stand up to Bobbietta. After that day, Bobbietta stopped telling all of us what to do. She stopped telling all of us where to go. She stopped telling all of us what to say. She stopped looking at us with her mean eyes. And she hasn't said another word since about twisting us into human pretzels. Yesterday, Bobbietta hung around our group for the very first time. She was nice to everyone, even Winston. I don't think she will ever become one of my friends, but at least things are better than they used to be. Winston told Bobbietta all about the bully beans. He even gave her a few of them so that she could try them on her big brother, Larry. She told him she'll need more, probably about 20.